This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gearoid Farrelly.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Yes, you are.
Hello, Niamh.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. It feels like forever when I don't see you.
You see, we stacked them up a bit, didn't we?
Yeah,
we
we
had
did.
a couple in the can. Yeah.
And we were in a rush the last day.
Were we in a rush?
Well, we were really on it. I loved it.
We were really on it. I was listening back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Did you listen back?
Yeah.
This is just, I don't know why. I can't. It's very difficult.
Okay, listen, I'm going to drive for a long time today, so I will listen to
You listen back. Okay.
all
perfect.
140 episodes.
Yeah. Ideal. So, Niamh, how have you been?
I've been really good. Very chill this week. Do you know why?
Go on.
My husband has gone on his golfing holiday.
See, there's nothing like it.
Oh my God.
There's nothing like it. Just having the place to yourself. Do you know what my favourite thing about when somebody goes away?
Yeah.
Is that you put something down and you go back
And it's there.
and it's still there.
Yeah, I know. And then also you clean an area and it stays clean.
It stays clean. My house is like a hospital when my partner goes away. It's absolutely like I hoover it and it just stays hoovered. Even the cat knows not to shed.
Do you know what's the best part though is?
Go on.
The best part is I made him try on every piece of clothing he owned, and I did a proper Stacey Solomon stroke Marie Kondo thing. So I have loads and they'll all be gone before he comes back. I've laundered the few items I've allowed him to keep.
Oh, wow.
I am so chuffed. Like,
And why, when he puts something on and it doesn't fit him? You see, because that's the fair play to him, because I wouldn't do that. Like, I would look at something and go, that's definitely too small for me, but I do not want to know. So I'm not trying it on.
okay.
I'll just say I'm going to leave those aspirational jeans in my wardrobe.
Here's the thing. I would let you keep one aspirational jean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, fair. No, you see, I can't do a clear out. Like, I've a lot of shirts that are kind of a bit ridiculous that I think I'll wear that on stage, and then I go to wear it on stage and I'm like, that I'm too mortified. I actually think that like the stage version of me is
not as brave as you'd like it to be.
It's still pretty basic. It's more or less what I would wear off stage, but it's just ironed.
So when I do have a question though. Do you aspire to be different on stage? What is it that you're aspiring to? I have to see these pieces of clothing
Niamh,
know what you're aspiring
last night
to.
I did a preview
Okay.
in Cork,
Okay.
and I noticed as I was walking on stage that the back pocket of my jeans was torn
Oh, but
and
that's
my boxer shorts were hanging out.
okay. But that's a look.
I know, yeah. When you don't have the jokes, thirst, little thirst trap.
Anyway, so that's my week, and I had all these plans. I was going to do loads of things, and I have to say, for the first 2 days, I haven't achieved like even 5% of it. And do I give a no? I
Now,
don't.
Niamh, you came in here today with
Yeah.
a white chocolate rhubarb and custard blondie. That
I
was
did.
stunning.
You know, that wasn't on my agenda yesterday, but
But you just threw them together.
I was cleaning my utility area where I store up old cans, and I found a can of rhubarb, and I thought, you know what?
A can of rhubarb.
Yeah. Do you never have canned rhubarb?
No.
Oh, it's so fantastic.
Niamh, I was in London.
The life you lead.
I was in London for another set of awards. I didn't
Just
win.
yet another.
Right?
Yet another.
And I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
It really is a different ball game over there.
Oh, is it? Was it more stellar or less stellar than the lovely one we went to?
Was it? Now, that's an excellent question. I would say the Irish Podcast Awards was slightly more stellar.
Wow.
I know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed that night. It was a lovely thing, but yeah.
I'll tell you what happened when we went over, right?
Okay.
Firstly, it was the Audio and Radio Awards, right? Somebody said to me, like, we got nominated for a show we did up Northern Ireland.
Yes,
for
I remember.
BBC Sounds called Tell Teresa,
Yeah.
right? I loved working with Sally Ann Hayward and Teresa Livingston because they're two of my favourite people in the world.
Clearly.
We had a ball.
Yeah.
Then we got nominated for this award, right? We got nominated for another Irish one. We lost that as well.
Yeah.
But we got nominated. Everyone was surprised.
What, that you got nominated?
Yeah, everyone was like, we're after getting nominated for this thing. It's apparently it's a really big deal. I'd never heard of it. Like, so we went over.
Mm-hmm.
We had a celebratory lunch, let's say, beforehand,
Okay.
right? To say I was absolutely wankered walking in there.
Trolleyed.
Trolleyed. We went to, it was in Drury Lane, right? Oh, fancy as you like, Niamh.
Very lame.
Fancy as you like. And it was full of these people that work as producers and stuff, right? I swear to
Oh.
God, it was like auditions for the Milk Tray Man. That's what it was like.
Oh,
All these lads in polo necks with dark glasses.
oh yeah.
And like charcoal grey suits. And do you know what? Everyone was wearing sunglasses indoors.
Okay.
So much so that people kept tripping walking up the stairs. So, and Niamh, this is 100% true. People kept tripping. I was like, take off your fucking sunglasses. You're indoors. They stationed this poor woman.
Just
Her
stop
job
it.
was to tell people there's a step there.
Ah, stop it.
She should have been saying, take off your glasses, you knob.
Well, she was in her inside voice, I bet.
Oh, I never seen that like in my life. And we went in, right? And we were a little bit, we were all a little bit merry and excited to be there, let's say, Niamh. We walked in, and then do you remember at the podcast awards, you walk in, you do your photograph in front of
Oh, yeah.
the banner.
Yeah.
So you're like, there's the banner, up we go. Well, Niamh, we were stopped.
Why?
We were stopped in our tracks. We went up and we didn't even ask the official photographer to take our photograph. We went up and we just stood in front of it. We were taking it ourselves. And a woman came over and said, no, this is for talent. I said, excuse me?
Did you discuss?
We did. And Teresa said, well, we're actually nominees. And she was like, nominees? And we were like, yeah, nominees. And she was like, she looked through her little, she had this like clipboard with all these people's faces on it. Right? And she was like, no, you're
To
not
be
here.
fair, if she was going off your promotional photos, maybe.
Yeah, I know, very different.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I've had that.
Heavy-headed, Niamh, heavy-headed on those
I get that when I go
those
to the
A-Boys ends.
passport control on the way home.
You go,
from places.
really? What happened?
What? A bad day for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were looking, they were like, no. And we were like, no, we're nominees. And she was like, well, no, you're not talent. Like, you're not down as talent. So they wouldn't let us get our photograph taken.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's what she said. She said, if you win, come back and we'll take your photograph.
Yeah, no, you're
I was
all
like,
right.
Not a chance. And then, who walks in? Only Nicole Appleton
Oh, yeah, well,
from All Saints.
she's talent.
Yeah. They were all losing their shit like it was 1998.
I know. Because I wouldn't say she's current talent.
No. Oh, my God. And, like,
I mean, she's still talented, I'm sure.
oh, she's incredibly talented.
But I'm not. What I'm saying is, she wouldn't be considered current talent.
Exactly.
You know, current news.
Exactly. And even when they brought her out on stage because she was presenting an award, like they literally said, it was like they brought her out and they went, ladies and gentlemen, to present this award is Nicole Appleton. And Nicole is very used to going to award ceremonies.
Just in case you didn't recognise her.
Yeah, so it was basically like, here's Nicole, she's been at the Brits, give her a round of applause.
I know.
Well, it's like you're not at the Brits now, love.
To be fair, that still happens to me over the years.
It was weird. It
Yeah.
was very weird.
That is
And
weird.
there's a certain level of arrogance.
Oh.
Everyone's very arrogant.
Oh, over there.
And also it was the radio award, so it was like people were arrogant, but they were also ugly.
Good face for radio.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. A lot of people that if they'd been better looking, they'd be on
Do
television.
you know that's probably what was wrong? You're too good looking for it.
Yeah, that's what it was, Niamh. There was, though, it was a bit weird. There was a lot of like asymmetrical faces, Niamh. A lot of people that had an eye that was just doing its own thing. Well, it was fun now, but I'm.
But you didn't win.
We didn't win.
You
We
didn't
didn't
win.
win. Yeah.
But you know, to be honest, I don't know that you need to win. Okay.
You do, Niamh.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to win all the time, but it'd be nice to win once.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Niamh, we have follow-ups from the massive.
I'm not going to lie. The lack.
No, yeah, I'd like a bit of external validation.
I agree.
Like, we validate each other all the time.
All
Niamh.
the time.
I think you're incredible. You think I'm incredible.
Always.
We've everything we need from each other.
That's true.
But if like the
If
you
other
know,
people thought we were wonderful, that'd be great.
it'd be great,
Wouldn't it?
and now would be a fantastic time to read a lovely review.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
But we don't have any.
Oh, what? What?
because our public don't validate us.
Oh, no.
If you would like to leave us a lovely review and save us from
Ignominy.
exactly this mental health crisis that we hit every time we read that we should have reviews and we don't, cross that out. Read reviews. There are none. Please do leave us a lovely review wherever you do your listening.
Okay, I have a question.
Go on.
How many times do you leave reviews?
I leave reviews all the time on podcasts. Niamh, we have a follow-up.
Yes. This follow-up is lovely. It's long.
It is long. Hi, Niamh and Gearoid. This was one about the person that wrote into us that didn't see her grandchild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is somebody that heard it and it resonated with them, so they're giving their take. Yeah.
Okay.
So, hi, Niamh and Gearoid. Gearoid, I'm sorry, I cannot get the blooming fodder to work. Any chance you know a Mac shortcut?
I didn't know you gave tech advice.
As a matter of fact, I do know it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Alt-GR. Hold Alt-GR and press O. You'll get it. Oh, father.
Wow.
First things first. I love the pod, and with a newborn, tend to listen at some ungodly hour on a Monday morning. Thank you, Gearoid, for the early upload. It goes up at 12 o'clock at night.
See you.
It has got me through many a difficult night. I just wanted to write about this week's Nana who is having a difficult time seeing her grandchild. I'm not sure if this is much help, but it might give a little perspective. I had a May 2020 baby, so like right at the start of the pandemic.
Yeah.
I did not have to labour alone for days or even deliver on my own, which I know many did. Due to my particular health circumstances, I had a planned C-section under the calmest of circumstances. It was amazing and I was very lucky. However, the recovery alone in the hospital for 4 days where the midwives were being deliberately hands-off in an effort to try and keep everybody safe made for a traumatic experience.
Yeah, understandable.
That's awful.
Mm.
I was looking for after my gorgeous baby on my own hours after major surgery, and I was terrified to stand, move or go to the bathroom. At a first-time mom with the fear that comes with a first baby and no support to be offered. It sounds like I'm blaming the staff. They were also dealing with the pandemic. They did their best and they were understaffed and scared of this disease, which at the time we still weren't really testing for it properly. That's true. You kind of forget how little
basic
we knew.
it was at the beginning, yeah.
To say I was scarred by the experience is an understatement. I cannot explain the effect it had on me. The anxiety it left me with has never been fully resolved.
Wow.
It changed me as a person. I was diagnosed with PTSD as opposed to PND. What's PND?
PND is postnatal depression.
Oh, right, okay.
You never need to know about that.
Oh, Niamh, I can be postnatal.
Oh, you can. From the day you were born, I'd say.
I'm lucky to have a fantastic husband and family who recognised this straight away and helped me work through everything, along with the perinatal mental health team. But make no mistake, I am not who I was before this experience.
Yeah.
I can well imagine.
I know.
To top it off, the first years of my baby's life were absent of most social situations that could have helped.
Yeah.
Coffee with friends, baby classes. We were even afraid to walk with people outside of our bubble. Of course, I cannot say that this lady's daughter had an experience like mine, but I have spoken to so many other mothers who had babies during that particular lockdown and felt the same, and had equally traumatic experiences. Funnily enough, it's only in the last few months I've noticed people really talking about it. That's true now.
Yeah.
I do think that's true.
Well, because I think we're all trying to muster through like as if we were all coping, because everybody's coping with something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We just couldn't talk about it before this. I am not looking for pity, and I am absolutely sure that mine is nowhere near the worst COVID story. I cannot imagine what some people went through. However, it might help for this lady to have an idea of what her daughter could be dealing with. She said her daughter is totally different, and if it was her birthing experience that caused that change, I can completely understand why. Your advice about approaching the daughter first seems like the absolute best idea. Thank you.
Was that my idea?
I'd say so. Yeah, I think mine was just cut her off.
No. You're a big self.
I know if I was her daughter, that is what would probably work for me. I don't want to sound negative, by the way. I have an absolutely hilarious nearly 4-year-old who is a social butterfly and has had every single bloody bug to prove it. I also have another one. Well done.
Oh my gosh.
I also have a newborn, which was a wonderful experience, but made me more than a little sad to think of what I went through the first time. I hope this helps, and again, I love the pod. And then she gets her name, but don't say it.
Well
We
done.
won't say it. I didn't say it.
Well done, Gearoid. I was nervous. I was
There you
nervous
go.
for you.
Thanks so much.
That is a fantastic follow-up.
Yeah.
Actually, I love that. You know, and it's true for it. We all kind of went through different things around COVID, so we were all too busy kind of dealing with our own stuff and trying to be stiff upper lip about it all.
know,
But
yeah.
I mean, I remember having my 2 kids, and honestly, I was very lucky. I went through reasonably easy births and had nice place to have them, and everything went to plan, so to speak. But I didn't fit my own skin for about a year afterwards, even under the normal circumstances. You're forever changed by having kids.
I've heard horrible stories. One of my friends, she lives in Italy,
Yeah.
and she had a baby. I think it was the start of the pandemic, like around April or May.
Yeah.
And she was in labour for 2 days, sitting
yeah.
on a chair in a corridor,
Yeah.
and she had to do it all through Italian on her own because nobody was allowed in.
Wow.
I know. Imagine going through trying to conjugate a verb.
And not to mention, you might be limited in your swear words in Italian.
Exactly.
I really love that you've written in, because actually this is important for people to hear.
Oh yeah, I think it's good. I think, and I think as well, we forget that.
Yeah,
Like, you think that once it's all over.
it's over.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's changed all of us in a way, really, what happened. Because we're so...
I'm a much better baker.
You're many things.
I do feel very guilty about my pandemic because it was very chill.
You had a lovely time.
I had a lovely
Certainly every
time.
time I saw you Thursday nights.
Yeah, I had a lovely time.
It was...
Baked a lot of cakes, did a
I know.
post-grad.
And I wouldn't mind, but you didn't put on that much weight.
Niamh,
Which
I'm
annoyed me.
3 full stone.
I know.
3 full stone.
Where I read your
and-
ankles.
And 4 points on me cholesterol.
Okay.
Wasn't great. Wasn't great.
I don't think it measures up to the story, to be fair.
No, it doesn't. Like, fair play. Like, thanks for writing in about that because
Thank you. That's such a lovely thing. And, honestly, I'm delighted you have a newborn and a social butterfly. I love them at that
But
age.
there is that thing as well that just because you have like a happy, healthy baby, there is a part of you that feels like, well, I'm supposed to just be grateful.
Yeah, but it's okay to be
It's,
annoyed about
it's okay to be furious and
Yeah, it is.
frustrated and pissed off.
And
And to leave it outside a shop if you want to.
Do you know what? Do you know what I like most about this story is that she has a 4-year-old, and quite frankly, soon we'll be getting other problems from her.
Yeah. Niamh, my niece was 5. She turned 5 at the weekend.
Oh,
And instead of having a party in the house, she wanted to go to this place called Ship Shape.
Oh.
Ship Shape, that's what it's called. It's this like play centre
uh-huh.
in Blanchardstown. Niamh,
Have you never been in one before?
I've never been in one like that.
Okay, describe it to me.
Hell.
Okay, well,
Like living, breathing hell.
was it like a big hangar?
The furnaces of hell. You walk in
Right.
and it's just screaming kids running around.
Okay.
Like I was so overwhelmed. Like, I was so overwhelmed, right? Like, one of my nephews gets a bit overwhelmed and he wears those ear defenders.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I offered him 50 quid for them. I was just like, give me them. I can't. Uncle Gearoid is overwhelmed. He's having a meltdown. Like, get an ambulance. I'm having a panic attack.
It is shocking.
Oh my God. And also, it was boiling.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
And lots of kids sweat lashing off them, big
Yeah.
red rosy faces because they're
So
roaring.
I walked in, there was just kids running everywhere.
Oh
like,
my
absolutely
God.
everywhere. And then I walked into a room and everyone's like, happy birthday. I was like, oh, sweet Jesus Christ, what is happening?
I can't believe that's your first rodeo at that.
Oh my God.
There used to be a brilliant one down the road from us called Zoo Park when we were young, and they literally were in behind a soundproof room. So you could see them. There was windows. So they went in there, and every time the door opened, you heard, and the door would close.
my
And then you
God.
sat with the, lounge music and a cup of coffee. And then you just saw them running around. It was like watching, a movie, like a horror movie with like basically no sound.
It was just, there was kids lying everywhere.
No, I know.
It was like a bomb shelter.
It is pretty full on.
Oh my God, I've never seen nothing like it in my life.
I know. I've done many of them because I had 2 very active boys, but they're a thing of the past for me now.
Did you kill them?
No, not the children. I mean the place. Although in saying that, I have I now have a new niece, so I foresee there may be. Although
God,
her mother's
no.
very zen, so
No, like, it's the first time I've ever thought homeschool them. Just homeschool them. It's grand, yeah, they'd be weird, but like just homeschool them so they don't know about any of this shit. We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
it really is.
If you would like to support the show, you can do so by paying as little as €5 a month. And in return for that, you will get bonus content from us and bonus content from all of the other shows on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, including the fabulous Keep It Tight, including Young Hot Guys, Agony Rants, Fascinated.
Oh my God, so many wonderful things.
Bonus content for the Fascinated episode with shampoo is absolutely incredible. Check it out. And also you'll get bonus content from the show we are cross-promoting this week, which is basically by Stephanie Preisner. Here's a little clip.
Exciting news. Basically is back for another season. We've got really exciting guests coming up. We're also going to be having exciting bonus content with PJ, Noel, Cahill, all the fan favourites. That's the bonus content for Head Stuff Plus members. But the main episodes are going to be also people that we know well. Robert Whelan, Dermot Good, Luke O'Neill, all your favourites. Basically is a podcast that answers your questions, that makes complex things really simple. So if you have an idea for an episode of Basically, something that's complex that you want explained, send me a message on Instagram and we will get your episode done with an expert to answer your questions.
Niamh, we have problems.
Dear Niamh and Gearoid, I absolutely love agony rants and I'm delighted to finally have a problem to bring to you. Anyway, this is a doozy. So I'm a cis gay man and I am in a long-term relationship with a great guy.
Here we go.
We are very different, but it works.
I think we'll find it doesn't.
I guess you could say I'm the more uptight of the two, and sometimes the chaotic side of my partner's life gets on my nerves. Nevertheless, here we are. My other half has a friend, let's call her Kathy.
There's a certain amount of resignation in that.
Yeah, there is.
It's like, look, I've made my bed, I should lie on it.
You know, is this where we talk about life choices and how you can change them?
It can be everything can be changed. I've said this.
Okay, let's see why he needs to change his life choices. Okay, here. My other half has a friend called, let's call her Kathy. She is quite a disastrous human being and ends up in ridiculous capers and brings my other half along for the ride. I had hoped she might settle down when she turned 40, but she is still drama-rama. I want to be very clear, women don't calm down when they turn 40. As a matter of fact, they look at it as a key to go completely mental.
I agree. Nobody...
If they're drama before, you've no chance afterwards. If something happens when you're 40.
It's like somebody that's been dramatic is like, I know what will calm them down. A bomb scare.
I know, it's like you get permission all of a sudden. Well,
Yeah.
quite frankly. Anyway, her most recent debacle is this. She loves a bad boy. Well, who doesn't? Look, likes a tattooed neck, that sort of thing. Anyway, she is dating a guy who
That's a
really
bit
fits the
much.
bill. He seems like an absolute thug.
Lovely.
We were introduced to him a while ago on a night out and he just seems odd. Like if you brought him over, you'd be afraid he would rob something.
I know the type. Well, at that award ceremony in London, there was like radio prison.
Okay.
They won a few awards.
Did you have very mixed emotions about that when you saw them?
Well, no, I was like, fair play to them, but I'm keeping my eye on my phone.
I thought he came across as a bit scary, but my other half thought he seemed sound. Anyway, as luck would have it, Kathy was a bit curious about his past and he told her that he had served 7 years in jail for armed robbery.
Oh, holy shit.
Like you couldn't make it up. I honestly don't know what to do. Should we talk her into getting rid of him? I honestly don't want to get involved, but Kathy and my other half are now in the thick of another drama. Love to know your thoughts. Dave. What do you think?
Get rid.
No!
Get rid of him.
Which one?
All of us. Pack your bags, leave. It's done.
Dave likes a bit. I think Dave likes a little bit of drama-rama. Not going to lie.
No. He doesn't. See,
doesn't-
here's the thing, right?
Okay.
If you have a partner, there's the way you are together.
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely, right?
Right.
But it's 50% of your relationship. Because the other 50% of what they're bringing to the table is their life.
Oh, okay.
And if that's chaos, then I've terrible news for you.
That's
Your
never
life
changing.
is going to be chaos.
Yeah,
That's not
it's
going to change.
Never changing. That is very true, actually. To be honest with you, say you don't want to get involved in it, but
You are involved.
You are involved.
Yeah.
I suppose it might involve you if you end up getting, if he comes over and does rob something.
Well, I mean, we don't want to be prejudiced here.
Right.
People can commit armed robbery and serve 7 years in jail and then come out of it
And be good,
and be
good human
changed
beings.
people.
Good human beings.
However,
It might have been a misunderstanding.
yeah. Oh yeah, Niamh, yeah, it was, yeah.
Could have been.
Oh, we could have been framed, Jenny.
No, I don't mean that.
But so let's be kind here and say
Okay.
he's not someone that wasn't in jail for 7 years.
Yeah, but he might have been for armed robbery. Maybe he's trying to make himself a little bit more interested. Maybe he was in for not paying his TV licence.
Yeah, you see.
Sometimes people big themselves up a little bit.
But that said, he's still been in jail.
Yeah, okay.
And I think if your friend is going out with someone who's like, yeah, they served 7 years for armed robbery, you're kind of like, no. Come on.
Yeah. Well, don't convicts deserve a chance? Do they not deserve love?
Oh, they do deserve love. They absolutely do. But and they may go find that elsewhere. Like if my boyfriend was hanging around with somebody that was like it's an ex-con.
I know. You have to think about that.
And
a little
I
bit.
get it. People go to jail and they come out and they're changed people.
Yeah.
But if somebody's chaotic, like here's the thing, right? Niamh, you're a very pragmatic,
Yeah.
down to earth sort of person.
Okay.
If you were dating an ex-con, I'd be like, grand. She'd be fine because she's a down to earth, pragmatic sort of person.
And she'll manage it.
And if she needs to get out, she'll get out.
Yeah. I'm less likely to end up in the middle of an armed robbery. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. You're less likely to find Niamh,
I don't know.
revving a car with no number plates outside of an AIB. Saying, sorry, Gearoid, I've something on. I'll talk to you another time. But like...
Yeah, no, this is chaos.
If somebody's chaotic, they do not have the skills to manage this type of a relationship.
No, they
and there's
will.
going to be blowback onto their best friend. Sometimes what this needs is, right, because your other half and his friend are probably all like, ooh, next con, and they're getting loads of mileage out of it. And they're having like the 2-hour phone chats and, you know, it's the should I, will I, won't I, all of this sort of stuff. And, oh my God, and I could be in danger. You know, they're getting all of the mileage out of it. But unfortunately, what they need now is you, Dave, to come into the middle of this and puncture it with a bit of reality and go, lads, would you ever cop on?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but here's the problem with that. First of all, Dave is kind of the guy who's going into punctures, right?
Yeah.
And they're relying on that a little bit.
Well, you always need an anchor.
Yeah, well, this is the problem. You don't. I mean, speaking as somebody's anchor quite often.
Yeah.
Less so now because most of my friends are not chaotic now. But back in the day, I knew a few chaotic people. And I just remember getting to a certain point with one of them and saying, if you go there, you're choosing to do it and I'm not going after you. And actually, in a weird way, Dave, what you need to say is not so much, you know, cop on. What you need to say is, if this goes to the left, I can't save you.
Now,
I actually, that's not a bad piece of advice because actually, weirdly, it did fix quite a lot of it because as long as they know you're going to sweep up the mess, they kind of get away with acting like bold children.
Exactly, yeah. No, I think it's great advice. I think you're very right.
Rather than ranting and raving like a dad, like giving out in a corner.
But what I will say is, right, if you genuinely think that this woman is in love with this man and it's a real...
and maybe...
A genuine, real thing, that's fine. But I feel like what you think is happening here is...
They're just loving the drama.
They're loving the drama.
They're
and if they're loving the drama, I'll be like, cop on. Now,
they think they're living a Peaky Blinder life.
Yeah, we're all a bit old for this.
Yeah, we are. You know, it's very unfair to kind of just go, this is the way things are. You give him a chance and if he's going to be there. But be sure that it's genuine. He doesn't have to come into your home. Don't let, you know, don't have any dinner parties with the four of you until you're really sure.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And I think it's important that, like, I suppose we do have to say, you know, people do change and...
Look at you, you're just going through the motions of saying that, like, to be fair, but it's true.
I know, but, like people do change, but here's the thing about the daddy thing, right?
You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm
talking
about.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the way your relationship works. I feel like Dave does come in and does be the daddy. And I do think that's...
Maybe they like the daddy.
Yeah, and maybe that's what's expected of him in this situation.
Yeah,
maybe you just have to go in and go...
Do you think Dave likes taking that role?
No, I'd say he doesn't.
Well, then, if that's the case, he needs to stop doing it.
Yeah.
You know, and it may have an effect on your relationship short term or even long term. But the thing is, if it's a long term change, then, you know, maybe it's not for you anyway.
If somebody is chaos now, I have to say I'd be... Yeah.
It's all right in the early stages of a relationship or even for a period of time where it doesn't really affect anyone beyond yourself, but it becomes wearing after a while. There's a point in your life where you go, I'm over that now.
Yeah.
That's enough of that carry on. Because actually your life is, you know, you get to the point and you just go, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, you know, I have a theory about this is that we will only have as much drama as we want to encourage.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
like I do think that if you are...
I'm not saying stuff doesn't happen.
Sometimes what happens though is that you're in this dynamic with somebody and it's not you or them, it's the dynamic between the two of you that's addicted to drama.
Yeah, no,
it's like, what else can we get drama out of?
Yeah, and then that makes us act this way and that seems to work for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But it doesn't.
don't date an ex-con. Just bitch about your friends like everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. My problem isn't the dating of the ex-con here, right? Because actually, we don't know the story behind that, right? You know, but this.
We have a fair idea, Niamh.
No. Yeah, well, maybe I feel a little bit different about it than you do.
I just feel like
I know. It's the chaos. I like to watch drama, but not necessarily be a part of it,
I know.
and that's my problem.
You want a drama, you can pause and walk away.
Yeah.
I think what happens here is
Yeah.
they go out and they have lunch with this woman, and it's all like, oh, drama and this, and oh, she's dating this guy, and oh my god.
I know.
But and it's all exciting for the brunch,
Yeah.
and you have a lovely bit of drama, and then. But the problem that Dave is facing is that then it comes home with them. Because your man comes home and then they rehash it again. But at that point, it's just like, now,
Enough already.
enough. Yeah.
Well, so if that's all, if it's only the story of the drama over brunch, well, then you say to him, enjoy that while you're there. And when he comes home, you just go, that's enough of that, carry on.
Yeah.
Now.
Or do you know what, actually? You could just make the point to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. You're not necessarily talking to her, but you're
No.
saying to your own partner, like, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah. You just, imagine doing that. Egypt. I don't know, but I'm dying for an update.
Yeah, I'm down for an update. Let's know how this plays out, Dave. And
I want your follow up.
You'll get yourself a safe quite cheap on Amazon.
Yeah. Combination locks.
Yeah.
Don't give your partner the number.
Padlocks. Don't leave any keys lying around.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Niamh, we have a second problem.
Oh, excellent. I love a second problem.
Dear Niamh and Gearoid, thanks so much for your fab pod. I enjoy it so much and love my laugh-filled commute on Monday morning.
Aw.
I'd love if you could help.
Oh.
My sister is a wonderful person.
I love that they qualify it at the beginning.
I know. They all have the same format.
Yeah,
this
I know.
person that I'm going to rinse. I've nothing against. She had her first baby at Christmas, and this is the first grandchild. Oh, good luck.
Oh,
So
that's it. You're over.
Yeah. Oh, so
Everything else is over.
Actually, we were trying to work out if this person has kids, and she clearly doesn't.
Clearly
'cause it's the
doesn't,
first, first grandchild. She is now the apple of my parents' eye. I do understand it, as I am also delighted to have a niece. However, I feel like my sister has begun to take the piss. My mother is doing all of her shopping and laundry and seems to be there babysitting or helping almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
I understand she wants to be involved, but I really feel like my sister is asking too much of my parents. The problem is, I feel like me mentioning it sounds like jealousy. What do you think I should do? Can't wait to hear your advice. Sinead.
Sinead, I have a question that we can't ask, but I think you should consider this.
Go on.
Does your sister really want your mother there all the time? Because first grandchild,
Never thought of that.
first grandchild comes in. No, nothing against the mammy, but the thing is, first grandchild, mammy, your mammy is going to be deliriously happy. She's overdoing everything. Your sister might be inside going, holy God, will this woman ever just let me be a mammy?
That's a take.
I'm not saying it's a full take.
Did not think of.
Right. And the reason for this is first grandchild, you've had your first child, you're a bit overwhelmed at the beginning, your mammy comes to help. Next thing you know, your mammy's not going home. And you're going, hello, but you don't know how to broach the subject. Right.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that is the situation, Sinead. So perhaps the conversation should start with your sister and say, how are you getting on with mum coming over all the time? Is everything okay? Or just bring a conversation. How many conversations are you having with your sister? Or maybe you could say to your mum, Mum, I think I'll go over and can I go and spend time with my sister, just me and her?
Oh.
Right. The only reason I say that is because all the best of intentions happen, right? And then the next thing you know, you can't get rid of them out of your house.
I know.
Now, that might not be what's happening here. Because if somebody decided to come over and just do my laundry all the time and basically make my food and do shopping, I might let them.
Yeah.
Especially if it's newborn. And the other thing I noticed today is multitasking is challenging. You know, when you're learning new skills to multitask with babies and things, it can be overwhelming. Now, it is May, right? Let's be honest.
When did she have the
Christmas.
baby? Oh, it's 5 months.
It's 5 months. I think at this point, your sister probably is ready for your mother to stop doing it. But
Well, okay, so one take could be that the mother is imposing herself.
imposing is a strong word, but yes, it's just got into the habit and the sister doesn't know how to broach the subject.
The other side of it could be that the sister is like,
Class.
yeah, absolutely. Like she could be just sitting in front of loose women while
Going.
the mother's doing the whole stairs and landing.
Peel me a grape there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if she is, fair enough, right? But I think the reason you're getting upset, Sinead, over that concept is not so much that your sister's doing this, but actually that you feel a little bit left out. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because what does it matter? Are you not living your life somewhere else? If your mum decides to go and do all that. And the other thing is I'd be taking notes and then
Oh, yeah. I mean,
looking forward to the tally sheet
to
being
when
matched.
when your baby comes along.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing. Because there's two things you can do. You can go and you can talk to the sister and say, are you all right with mom coming over and spending all this much time?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go and talk to the mother and say, do you not think you're doing a whole lot? Like, do you want to step back? Are you going to, she's going to get used to you. She has to be able to stand on her own 2 feet at some point.
Uh-huh.
The third option is,
Just
do you just want to do that? Like, do you want to get involved in all
no,
this?
I agree. I actually I think maybe you need to understand it from a section away, and that it will resolve itself because
I think no matter what way that is, your sister is either going to say, look,
yeah,
this is getting a bit much, can you back off?
Yeah.
Or your mom is going to say, here, listen, I've been over here every day for the past 5 months.
Yeah.
Time to go back to my own life. Because here's the thing, and people they don't like to admit it,
yeah.
but the novelty wears off, babies. For me, I get a gorgeous hour.
Yeah, but now you say that, right? And then Boots has kittens, and then suddenly
She's sterilised, Niamh.
oh, okay, sorry.
I get. Do you know what? I regret it.
Yeah,
I would have loved for her to have
you
a
would
little
have been
litter
a
of kittens.
fabulous
I'd have
grandfather.
been a great grandfather.
You would have.
Oh, I would love a kitten. Do you know what
I
I'd
feel
love
like
to
I
do?
put a long one on you there.
No, you have. I'd love to get, the way you can foster like and bottle feed them.
Oh dear.
I love that. You know the ones you to get
Don't
up in the middle of the
foster
bottle
because
feed.
that didn't. You never give them back. So
know. It would just be
you
so
don't need to be
cute.
that crazy cat person.
I love.
With 400 cats.
Did you? I like on my Instagram algorithm is now absolutely screwed. Right? It's literally
It's
like
full of cats.
Yeah, there's all these videos of like cats showing their kitten to dogs. Like introducing their kitten to dogs and like pushing the dog back, going, no, be careful. Or there's this other video of like this cat getting really excited when her kitten started to walk.
Oh.
It was so adorable.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I'd love a kitten.
I get a lot
I'd
of.
kill myself if I had a kid. But I'd love a kitten.
Listen, here's the thing, right? What's wrong with your mum being excited and delighted about her first grandchild? I understand. I think you're missing the point here a little bit, Sinead. And honestly, when you have your children, she will be equally as excited. I really mean this now.
I don't know.
No, well,
Second baby comes along, you're like, well, I've made a lot of mistakes with the first one. I was out of my own life for 6 months.
speaking as someone, right? Speaking as someone who has two older sisters who had their children. Two children were born the same time as my children, and then two were like much younger.
Yeah.
They're much older, so they were kind of the apple of the eye. Because they were the only grandchildren for a long time. Right. And then I had my first, then, my sister had hers, and, so we had 4 grandchildren quite close together. And then now we have a new grandchild who was the youngest grandchild was 18 years old. So so now we have a new grandchild who lights their day every time they see it. Right. Every child gets their time with their grandparents.
Yeah, but there is diminishing returns.
Well, very likely, but that's not the point. Right?
Like, I mean,
it's not. It may not be.
My best friend has kids, right?
Yeah.
And like when he has his first kid, I was like, oh, I'm so excited, he's gorgeous, and blah blah blah. And you get to know them, and
Sure.
And then they have the second one, and you're like, oh, it's amazing. And now, like, I call down, and then it's this third one that comes in. And I was like, oh,
who are you?
What's your name?
Every time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you have this one. Yeah, you had a third one, didn't you?
I'm going to, speaking as the third child, I take offense to that. Hence why I'm so attention-seeking now.
Yeah, and you live here as well, don't you? Yeah, good man.
You've just explained the reason I do what I do.
Exactly. That kid's going to win a Eurovision.
Oh, any day now. Any day now, because you can do it from Junior as well.
Oh, yeah, Eurovision Junior. No.
Stop it now.
No, the pretentious kids.
No, they're not. I work on that show. They are not pretentious.
I know, but
now their parents. No, I'm joking. Absolutely, they're gorgeous
That's
kids.
nothing I hate more than a talented child.
Yeah, but that's not because they're pretentious.
I love a child. Do you know what I love? I'll tell you what I love, Niamh.
Because you wanted to be them.
I love a child that has no talent whatsoever, but
it's-
massive amount of confidence.
I was going to say, unashamed about it. I love it.
That's what I love.
That's the way I feel in karaoke.
The second row of a fesh. That's what I'm watching. It's like, okay, let's get Nelly the elephant on here because this is going to be good.
The second row of a fesh.
I love an untalented child, Niamh. Oh my God, it's brilliant. The little kids that come out in their runners to do a slip jig. I love it. Oh, I'd watch that all day. I'd watch it all day.
Are their wigs slightly askew?
Yeah, you know the kids that just not good. Or the little kid that like they're in the choir but they have to like mime and then they let them do a rap.
Yeah, I feel you're that person.
I was that
But
person.
you're a good singer.
No, I'm a bad singer, Niamh.
No, you're not.
I'm terrible, Niamh. I am.
Now stop, because you
I
only
am.
want me to tell you you're fabulous.
Tell me again.
Stroke. Stroke that ego. Sinead, seriously, I don't think you have a problem here. I think your sister has a bigger problem, to be fair. As joyful as it is. Just maybe think about that a little bit. But I'm with you, Gearoid. I don't think you should get involved at all. If you need to
No.
have a conversation, maybe just have a chat with your sister. But honestly, keep well away from this. It'll sort itself out, trust me.
Do you know what you can do? You can have your argument ready for if there's an in.
Oh, in other words, if somebody says something.
So if somebody says something, like if your sister goes, Jesus, she's here again. Like, or if your mother is like, oh, I'm over in that house now, morning, noon and night, she doesn't lift a finger. Then you go, well, listen, more fool you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hate that phrase. I hate it when people say that. More fool you. I think we've helped these people.
Well, I'm not sure how we've helped them, but we've enjoyed them.
No, we have. Dave, break up. Sinead, stay out of it.
Yeah, great. Actually, we've basically told them both to stay out of it.
Yeah, exactly. What we've learned in this episode is
what the hell are you doing in any relationship?
Exactly. There's nothing more powerful than inaction. A lot of people spend a lot of time trying to fix things.
Yeah, they do. I was thinking that myself.
Niamh, it's been wonderful to talk to you.
Always.
Thank you so much.
Love you so much.
So delighted that you're here.
I'm sorry you didn't win that award. I'll be between me and my sleep.
You know what? I don't know. It was just...
I
I'll be honest,
feel...
there was a lot of like, you know, a lot of the stuff that won, I was like, I wouldn't listen to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
There was a documentary about people with stomas swimming the channel. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, not for me.
I'm now thinking about the challenges that must have presented.
Well, you closed the valve. The last thing you want in that situation is to be taken on water, Niamh. We'll chat. Might have to edit
True
that.
of many situations.
Might have to
Close
edit
the
that out,
valve. Oh, don't.
It's been wonderful to chat to you, and we'll be back next week with a new free feed episode. There'll be a vintage rants either next Thursday or last Thursday. Who knows? It'll be one of them.
I'm hoping you know.
If you've enjoyed this episode, and you are considering just stopping and not leaving us
A review.
fantastic 5-star review, you're a monster. I think you need to have a long hard look at yourself. If you would like to help the show, and why wouldn't you?
I know.
You could tell your friends about it. You can post about it on social media, say how much you're enjoying it.
Yes.
Tag us in that because we all have egos.
Yeah.
Um,
Some more than others.
Exactly. And we would love it if you would become a member of Head Stuff Plus.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't
It
it?
would be lovely because we get a little bit of money.
Just a little.
Keep the show on the road. It'll keep Goebbels off our back.
Is it our annual review soon?
No, we're not doing that. I thought he was going to be lovely to us last year and he was a dick. No, we're not having it. I'm not having it.
I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know, but you've got like this, you know.
I like a little bit of bad boy.
Yeah, you do like a bad boy.
I mean, he didn't have any tattoos or anything, but you know, maybe he did, and I didn't know.
No, he's very Harry Potter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Horn-rimmed glasses.
I know.
He'll tell you about his hernia. A
Oh.
hernia operation.
Oh.
Yeah, something hanging out of him. We'll chat to you next week.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.